All right, glad to have you back. Let's review figures from the Nigerian Exchange Limited. And Mr. Mukhtar Mohammed is an investment analyst and also a stockbroker, a friend of the house. Thank you so much. It's good to have you join the program this Monday.
Thank you, too.
Well, I think the market, with all of the push, is still down this Monday. We'll have the likes of Sky Aviation, RT Briscoe, Cortex, Oando, and the gainers list. What is your overview of this? What are the fundamentals surrounding these figures?
Well, for Oando, you know the fundamentals. Has to do with a lot of investors are still putting their eyes. You know, there was a slowdown sometime last week. I mean, during the week, last week for the 2 trading days, we saw profit taking, and then today Oando is getting back, and so the other ones, I think, just be to the price movement in terms of the penny stock nature of those stocks. A lot of investors are trading on penny stocks these days with a lot of caution. But Oando, you know why it's still on that upside is because of the acquisition they have done going forward. Because what they have done is making them be in the league of Seplat and others, and so that price is high, and you continue to see those movements. But again, it could be a movement for the short term. Then until the results start coming in, then you could see a retire or a continuous movement.
We see that there is still a lot of beautiful figures we see from the exchange. Just like we talked about Transco earlier today, we reported their figures. I think the interim dividend of about 16 billion naira for Transco Power, Transco Hotel. But for me, my question really would be, what's your assessment of performance of shares around Transco Group?
Well, they've been impressive thus far. You can't take it from them. They've after the unbundling of the companies, and Transco Power is doing very well. You and I know why. Increasing tariff. They are increasing their capacity. They are trying to get add more capacity to their transmission. So it's not surprising. Then you have the stocks not available. A lot of investors are still not having the stock in terms of the distribution of Transco Power. So you see that demand and supply. Supply is not much, and demand is high. So that will keep going on. For Transco Hotel, is you know, the hotel sector of Transcorp, then you have the food sector and the agricultural sector. That is, you could call it Transcorp Holdings. And so that also is moving because a lot of rearrangement is going on in that space. Transcorp is repositioning themselves. So not too surprised by those results. And then with the payment of those dividends, you know, Nigerian investors are really excited when it comes to dividends. So I think we'll continue to see the upside in Transcorp. The prices are still good for Transcorp PLC. Which is just slightly above 10 naira. And with this result today, we didn't see so much impact on it. But maybe in the later 20 days, you know, you and I know to look that on Monday is always cautious Monday. So hopefully we'll see high plans out from there.
Indeed. So in 1 minute, what are you telling investors at this time? Are they to sit on the fence? Are they to bring their money in?
Yeah, depending on your investment goals. If you're a long-time player, it's not time to sit on the fence. It's time to come in. Some of the banking stocks that have finished their right issue, we have seen a slowdown in terms of those price movement in those space. Hopefully, the result will come in any moment for NACO. We'll see an upside, especially when they pay those interim dividends. So it could be a good time for designing investors to buy some of those stocks like Access and GTCO. Also Fidelity Bank. These are 3 stocks that are still going to pay interim dividend. I'm not saying that also in the market is Zenith at the right issue. Today closed at 38. So it still gives investors a lot of if you want to be, if you're taking your right, it's still a good time to take your right offer. You still have a premium of almost 2 naira if you're taking your right, and 1.50 kobo if you are buying in the offer market. So those are UBAs there. We've not had their right issue, but we're expecting their interim result to come. So that's fantastic. MTN Nigeria, we got news today that the government are giving their license to begin to operate maybe have a mini grid. So that could impact on their price going forward, because I mean, all their base station might be powered by them, and that will reduce their cost. Remember, they are a company that are trying to reduce costs after the FX volatility have hit their stocks. And then if you are looking to invest in the oil sector, don't take your eyes off Oando. See a good entering point, especially when you look at the long-term value in terms of the acquisition. Seplat is about 4,000 naira now. So most investors are looking towards Total Energy and Owando. So those are my pick for the moment. And I think many design investors that decide to enter at the right price will definitely smile.
I must thank you so much for your analysis, Mr. Mukhtar Mohammed. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a profitable week.
Thank you so much, Tulu.
Asian shares edged up and the dollar slid today after global equities enjoyed their best week.